Hi, everybody. Meteorologist Joe Cioffi. Weather in 5 days in 5 minutes. Brought to you by Omni True Value Hardware at 1226 North Wellwood Avenue in West Babylon, New York, serving the entire New York, New Jersey, Connecticut tri-state area as we prepare for September and hurricane season, and also think about the fact that, well, the summer has taken its toll on your yard, and you might want to re-landscape or mulch, whatever, get over to Omni. 631-756-1125 for the best prices in town. OmniTrueValue.com is the website. Well, we've arrived at the weekend, and we really don't see too much happening for today and for tomorrow as well. We are seeing higher pressures move up into eastern Canada and northern New England. That's going to create a bit of an onshore flow along the mid-Atlantic coast and into southern New England for today and tomorrow. That is just going to hold the temperatures down just a little bit. We should still be in the 80s in inland areas and probably closer to 80 near the shore. Also, unless there's an isolated shower or thunderstorm, we really don't see anything in terms of rain setting up through Sunday. And then on Monday, it starts to change a little bit. This radar is from yesterday when we had the cold front come through and produced numerous showers and thunderstorms and severe weather in New England. You can check out the radar this morning as of 7:30 Eastern Time, and it's absolutely silent from Maine down into Georgia. So a very quiet start to the day, certainly. And you can see showers and storms moving across Minnesota into the western lakes, and that's with the next frontal system that is headed eastward. The Storm Prediction Center not really showing much of anything today other than the fact that there could be maybe an isolated shower or thunderstorm in one or two spots, but otherwise it's dry in the northeast into the northern mid-Atlantic. Marginal risk from northwest Texas northeastward up into Minnesota and Wisconsin, and also a small area down in parts of Montana. Tomorrow, still pretty quiet in the northeast and into the northern Appalachians. Marginal risk in Minnesota to northwest Iowa. General thunderstorm activity possible everywhere else. And as we move on to Monday into Tuesday, notice from Maine down into Virginia, nothing. Marginal risk from Michigan over into Illinois. And as far as rainfall is concerned over the next 7 days, we are really looking at very little. Again, it sets up where there's a half to 3/4 of an inch in upstate New York and up and through New England. Far less than that from southern New England and southward down into North Carolina, where we're talking anywhere from little or nothing to maybe at most 1/4 of an inch. And then it picks up again along the immediate southeast coast and Florida and along the Gulf states with 3/4 of an inch to up to 3 inches in some areas. And the southwest is finally seeing the rain shower activity slowly but surely disappear. 3/4 of an inch to 1.5 inches in and around the Great Lakes and in the Ohio Valley. So going forward, we are going to see a bit of a ridge build in the eastern part of the United States. I'm just running this backwards here as we have this upper trough that moved through the east yesterday and last night. Now we've got some ridging building into the eastern part of the United States, and after we deal with the onshore flow the next 2 days, which will keep temperatures in the 80s, except 70s to near 80 right along the immediate coast, it's going to turn hot and humid for Monday and Tuesday with sunshine and maybe a late day shower or a thunderstorm. Again, should be isolated in nature. Highs will be up into the upper 80s and low 90s Monday from northeast Virginia to southern New England, and probably in a range of about 90 to 95 on Tuesday. Then we have an upper trough that's approaching. You see it here for the middle part of the week. I think we'll probably get into some showers and storms on Wednesday, and then it should turn cooler as we head toward Thursday and Friday and into the Labor Day holiday weekend. We're showing the European upper air, and I want to also point out, if you look down into the tropics, we do have a system that the European is fairly bullish on developing late this week east of the Leeward Islands and taking it toward the Bahamas toward the end of the forecast period. It's been very consistent with this idea, and the GFS has been kind of on the similar page, starting to show that the tropics perhaps are going to be waking up as we go forward. But nothing that is going to threaten any time through the weekend and through much of next week. At least that we can say for sure. So as far as again today and tomorrow, looking good with the onshore flow. I don't think it's any worse than partly sunny. We'll have hot and humid conditions Monday and Tuesday. Tuesday again, I think will be the hottest day of this stretch. Weather front with some showers and thunderstorms late in the day Tuesday. And then in comes some cooler, drier air for the second half of next week as high pressure builds into the eastern states. And see how the GFS and also the European trying to bring a tropical storm of some sort toward the Bahamas just in time perhaps for the Labor Day holiday weekend. So we'll be talking about that as we move forward in the next couple of days. Weather in 5 brought to you by Omni True Value Hardware at 1226 North Wellwood Avenue in West Babylon, New York. 631-756-1125 is the telephone number for the best prices in town. OmniTrueValue.com is the website. The Joe and Joe Show will be back tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. Eastern Time, so we hope to see you then. In the meantime, enjoy your weekend.